have that big time letdown Spider-Man effect where it's just like blah, paint. Hey, what's up you guys? Cherno Prime here doing another Pacific Rim movie figure review on the NECA Jaeger Cherno Alpha. This is one of the ones I've been waiting for, actually the one I've been waiting for the most. One of the main Jaegers of the movie. Very, very cool looking figure so far, and I do like the packaging. I gotta give a big thanks to NECA and ToyNewsEye.com for making this review possible. Check out ToyNewsEye.com for the latest in action figure news and a photo gallery of images during this review. And if you're trying to pick up this figure yourself, you know you can. Find it at
Big! Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
We get a nice picture of Cherno Alpha over here right at the bottom, pretty tight. And then at the top over here, you can see how many kaijus it has under its belt. So it's killed 6 different kaiju. Very, very nice. I mean, this one's been around for a while. Very, very cool looking. Mark 1. Very, very nice. Oof, I cannot wait to crack this thing open. Let's get to it. This is a great figure. One of my favorite Jaegers in the movie. Probably the coolest death. No, I thought she had the coolest death. I call it a she because, you know, the Soviets that are running this thing, that's a female pilot, that's the leader of the two, which is also really cool. This is like the most biggest badass Jaeger, you know, with these huge fists over here and the huge head which has the reactor in it and everything. I don't know, I just thought this thing was really, really cool. Very, very cool Jaeger in the movie. I thought it was awesome. Let's take a closer look at this thing. So in the special features of the Pacific Rim Blu-ray, Guillermo del Toro talks about how this is the head right here and it's kind of arms holding up the big bucket over here. So that's kind of the concept behind the design, but looking at this, I think NECA did a great job. We have all kinds of decals on here. We have some little vents right over here. I like the paint applications a lot. We have a very dark military kind of green color, but it has a brown wash over it too. It's hard to make out what it says over here, but I think it says USF 8G. I don't really understand, but some nice logos and decals on this thing. And they got the detail on the top of the head very well done too, because we get to see that in the movie, so I thought that was pretty good. Bless you. And then we have this thing over here. It says Cherno Alpha right at the very top. And we got that Soviet star. Some more decals. Soviet stars throughout the whole thing. Soviet wings. Very nice. Looking at the back of it, some color variations. I really like the paint detail on this. It's just beautiful, man. Nice sculpting too. They got all the details. They got like the spine area over here of the Jaeger. It's just beautiful. Really like this a lot. Some more vents over here. There's so many things to look at. Here's the cockpit. You can see the cockpit. And then we have these turbines over here. This being the reactor again. But the cockpit looks pretty nice. I guess it's a pretty much safe place to have the cockpit, you know? I didn't think about that. Nice paint applications over here with the red. Nice clean red lines. Looks pretty good. We have some black and silver dry brushed over here. Looking very nice. Very cool. I like how the legs look too. Some more vents right there on the thigh. Very nice. And I just really like this a lot. I don't know what else to say. I really dig it. Just the details are just immaculate. I could tell the people over at NECA are big Pacific Rim fans. I like how we have these tubes over here that aren't really attached, but you know, it looks like it. It's pretty neat. They don't get moved around or anything, but this is just a beautiful piece. I'm not really sure if I remember this correctly or not, but I don't know if this piece can churn. In the movie, I don't remember seeing this churn. I think this is all stationary, which is fine. I kind of like that they give us that option though, so you could turn the waist around and turn the head a little bit. I don't know, it looks kind of neat, because it does look like it's supposed to be a head, but she does have these ball jointed shoulders inside there and a ball joint inside here too, so you get a lot of movement over here on the shoulders. You can rotate forward and back, up and down, and then you have the secondary joint over here that lets it move outward, and you can rotate it forward. It does. I did have one problem where this piece slipped right out on me, the arm, like this whole arm just came right off, but it slips right back into place very easily with some super glue and it stays. We get a single jointed elbow right over here, and then it has this cool function just like in the movie. It just pops out right here, so we have these piston fists, which I think is great. And we get some nice detail in there too. That is awesome. And I like how it has teeth so it interlocks. That is just beautiful. Really, really well done. Great attention to detail. We also get a rotation right here at the elbow. I forgot to mention that. Then we do have finger clamping action, and we have the roll of nickels, as Guillermo del Toro explains. Nice paint detail on this. We get this great waist joint or diaphragm joint over here. It's kind of hard to tell, but it does move forward and back quite a bit. It rotates side to side. It also has a pivot, so a great amount of articulation over here. Nice movement. And then we have great leg articulation. So the hips move outward very, very far. You can move them very, very far forward as well. There is no rotation at the thigh, but it does bend in extremely far at the knee, which is great. So you can get them into all these poses over here. This is kind of neat, even though you never see Cherno Alpha do stuff like this, like Mario. Boing, boing. I I don't know why I had to do that, but anyway, it does have this disc hinge over here, so you can move the ankles forward and back, and there's also a ball joint at the ankle, so you could rotate it side to side, up and down at the very ankle, and of course, a great ankle pivot. Look at that. Beautiful ankle pivot on this thing. So with those wide hip joints and that beautiful ankle pivot, you can get them into this crazy pose over here, which is ridiculous because you never really see Cherno Alpha do anything like that, but damn it, I'm still very happy that we get to do that. So Cherno Alpha stands at about 8.5 inches tall. And here's Cherno Alpha compared to the other Jaegers. So we have Striker Eureka over here, Battle Damage Gypsy Danger, and Crimson Typhoon. I think they work in great scale together. I think this looks perfect. And here's Cherno Alpha compared to its Kaiju Nemesis, Leatherback. Yeah, that was cool. So, you know, standing like that, that's how it looks. But, you know, Leatherback's usually like this. And yes, this was so awesome in the movie. You just smashed it down. I thought that was great. And here she is compared to the other two figures from Wave 3. Still need to review Coyote Tango, but we have the Battle Damage Knife Head over here and the Kaiju Trespasser. And here she is next to Comrade Winter Soldier. Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of a random comparison over there. I just thought it was kind of funny. I just reviewed 2 Soviets in a row. If you're a Pacific Rim fan, you gotta get this figure. Just an amazing piece. I like it a lot. Very, very, very happy with it. I dig this thing. A lot more posability in the figure than I thought I would get. Really, really cool. Just an awesome piece. So anyway, please check out toynewseye.com for a full photo gallery. Also, hit the like button if you liked the video. Leave a comment, and don't forget, please subscribe. I'll catch you later. Peace. And then at the top over here, you can see how many Jaegers it has under its belt.